Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Just kidding. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, today we will be going over things to help you strengthen your self-discipline. My name is Sasha L. Martin, and here on this channel we are focusing on your health journey as a whole, not just physical, but mental and financial as well. So that means we're going to be discussing habits, food, organization, productivity, etc., etc. Basically everything as a whole to make you as healthy and as productive and to produce whatever purpose that you need. But today in specific, we are going to be focusing on self-discipline. I'm going to be giving you seven things you can do to build your self-discipline that you can start putting in action today. I'm going to be introducing to you, if you haven't heard already, what keystone habits are. And if you don't know, don't worry, I'm going to go over what those exactly are. They're basically habits that if you just focus on one of these major habits, it will transform and trickle down like a domino effect into the entire rest of your life. It's just going to transform your life. So let's go ahead and get into it. Self-discipline starts with habits. What exactly are habits? Habits are automatic behaviors. Por ejemplo, when you see a piece of chocolate, what is your first action? Instead of giving in and just eating that piece of chocolate when you know you're not supposed to, what if you had a different instantaneous reaction? What if your automatic response was to recognize that it was a craving and then it automatically you did something else? What if after you had that craving, you reminded yourself, oh yeah, I can just eat fruit to satiate this. But this response happens in an instant. So when you see chocolate, you don't grab for it, you just go, let me get a piece of fruit. How long does it take to form a habit? So my entire life, I was under the impression that 21 days to form a habit, 90 days to a lifestyle, right? Actually, no. It takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days to form a new habit. Each day you repeat the habit that you intend to automate, it takes less and less willpower to make it stick. That means 66 days later, it takes very little discipline to perform the habit that you intend to automate. So now that we know what habits are, we know that they're automated behaviors, and we know that self-discipline is a major component in habits, let's actually break apart what it means to be a habit. So habits can be broken down into three major components. The first component is a cue, the second is an action, and the third is reward. Let's apply the three components to the example about the chocolate that I just gave. So the cue is going to be the chocolate bar, the action is going to be actually eating it, and the reward is the sweet, melty chocolate in your mouth. The same cue, action, reward system and process we can actually use to apply to form positive habits. And there's good news. We can actually use the same formula to change already existing bad habits. So back to the chocolate example. So the first step to transforming or creating a new habit is identifying what the trigger or the cue is going to be. So in the chocolate example, we realize that it's the craving that is actually the cue in your brain. The next time that you get the cue, take a 60-second pause and think of something that you can do instead of doing your usual reaction. Maybe like getting an apple. Simple and healthy. Which actually leads me into another topic, which means that your environment actually has to be conducive to your goals to form new habits. But that's a whole nother topic of video. The first time you do something is absolutely going to be the hardest. It's going to take all the willpower you have, all the self-discipline you have. But there's good news. Like I said, the more you practice something, the less and less discipline that it will take. Several weeks later, you'll find yourself at the sight of chocolate just grabbing an apple. But you have to take that first step. And soon enough, you'll be reminiscing on the days that you were a fatty. Just kidding. Don't tell yourself that. On a serious note, talk kind to yourself. If the first few times that it happens and you fail, hey, at least you took a further step to acknowledge the cue. You know, you're making progress. Reaching for an apple at the sight of chocolate is kind of a minuscule habit. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand with the whole health thing, but do we really want to take every single tiny little bad habit that we have and try to break them one by one? No, we don't. That's where keystone habits come in. Keystone habits are, I'm going to read it from my notes because I'm not going to remember the exact definition, and I just love the way that it says this so much. Keystone habits are major patterns that lead to the transformation of several areas of your life. Guess what one of the major keystone habits is? You can take a guess. Just take a wild guess. I'll give you 3, and then the first 2 don't count. If you guess exercise, you are correct. Just making regular exercise a part of your everyday life can lead to reduced overeating, reduced smoking, reduced alcohol consumption, and reduced risk taking. Consequently, just introducing just one of those habits into your life can lead to other areas of your life being transformed. Now, I'm not sure exactly the science behind all of this. I haven't gotten that in depth into it, but I think it's incredible how that works. How you just have a major capstone in your life and it kind of trickles down into other areas. So if exercise isn't your thing, please don't panic. Please keep watching. I've got more habits for you. Another habit is food journaling. I actually talked about food journaling, calorie counting in another video without understanding this information, and I said it helped with weight loss a ton. And I guess here's the scientific evidence. Research shows that people who kept a food journal actually intook less calories and made healthier choices. And I know from firsthand experience that this absolutely works. The third habit for self-discipline is meditation. Just kidding, you don't have to do all that. Literally just take 5 minutes out of your day, sit on your little patootie. You don't have to sit like Indian style or whatever. You can literally just sit down in a chair and just breathe. Literally, you're just breathing and meditating and focusing on being present. Research shows there are 20 scientifically proven benefits of meditating. Number 4, it is waking up earlier. Okay, I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but at least hear the reasoning behind it. Waking up earlier reduces stress, which if you have reduced stress, your life probably will get better. So if you're less rushed in the morning, your day is probably going to be more productive. So if you just get up even 15 minutes earlier, give yourself 15 extra minutes in the morning, that will make a drastic difference in your life. Number 5 is trying something different every single day. I'm not sure how you do this every single day, but I know on the weekends I do try to get out and do something, because when you do that, you meet more people, you discover new hobbies, and you also face your fears. So I think this one is more, all of them are mental, but I think this one is just more to make you have connections and make different connections in your brain. Habit number 6 is one I really struggle with, which is saving money. The saving money, along with kind of like waking up earlier, it just decreases your stress. And when you are less stressed about finances are huge. But when you're less stressed, your mind can focus on other things and has more energy to input into other aspects of your life. Finally, number 7, which is last but certainly not least, and it's way underrated, which is expressing gratitude. Studies show that just writing down 3 things that went well during your day can lead to prolonged happiness. So that's it. That's how you can increase your self-discipline to start forming these new habits and to transform your life. It's just by focusing on one of these keystone habits. Just focus on one and watch your life transform before your eyes. I would love it if you guys commented below any keystone habit that you've implemented or any keystone habit that you want to try, how it affects your life, how you think it will affect your life. I just want to hear other people and what they've been doing, because I know some of these I really struggle with, and I'm always trying to be a better person and, form new habits, cut old habits. And I just want to know what works for you guys. What have you done to really hone in on your self-discipline before it's an automated thing? Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, especially if you want to see more content related to health as a multifaceted thing, not just focusing on eating or exercising, but also mental and spiritual. And enjoy your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.